let's go ahead and attack each of you with a power of 15. So we will begin with Zort, power of 15 against 10, I believe. Is that correct?
11.
Ooh, well, excuse me. Okay. Okay. So the effect on the first thing that you will see, that everybody will see, is that Zort, how am I going to put this? What would it look like from outside? Let's just do it for everybody. Okay, Ikindu is next. What is your power? Is it 14?
13.
13. Okay. And then for Urko, what is your power?
14.
Okay. And finally, Skava, 17? No.
No,
13,
15.
sorry.
The rest is in the crystal.
Right. Okay.
That doesn't count.
Okay. So 15. Aha. Well, that's quite interesting. Okay. Skava is the one who was able to resist. The other three will actually vanish. Urko, Zort, and Ikindu will vanish. Your power has been overcome with what I have hit you with. And you have entered the realm of abstract perfection. And it is that you are now, as what you see is going to be your own self. And it's your own self the way you would like to appear, the way that you think of yourself, especially the way that you hope you would be. So, Ikindu, what would this look like? What would Ikindu's little idealized version, of himself be? Zort, that's an interesting question. What is your idealized version of yourself?
Would idealize himself to not have 3 arms.
Okay.
But 4.
It doesn't say what we would idealize him into.
Right.
Yeah. But rather looking sleeker, less monstrous, looking more like everyone else, but yet not have face decided upon. Kind of blurry on the face.
Interesting. Okay. And how about Urko?
Well, Urko, he likes being short because you can get into small spaces and, move around, hard to hit and stuff like that. But I think he would have, I don't know, maybe more arm muscles, a bit stronger. He would like to feel stronger.
And one thing that I want to say about these beings that you are looking at, and they are very close, so they are like right in front of you, just standing right in front of you. And what things look like to you is the very same place that you were standing, except that as soon as you get out of a meter away, everything is blurry and nothing can affect you. So it is though everything around you is just now this blurry haze of motion or color or things like that. And so you are confronted with this being standing very close to you. It is yourself. It is extremely, it's at the age that you are either looking forward to or that you miss, whichever way it goes for your character. It is of the social presence and recognition that you would like to have. It is unwounded, unscarred, and the each one says to you in your own voice, except a better voice than yours, and says, "Let go of it all."
But why?
Because this cannot last. Because you will age, you will die, you will be forgotten. They may remember their name, your name. They may remember someone they think is you. Your spirit will be taken to your god. The spirit will die. The god will die and be replaced. You will just go down the river, and the rest of the world will follow soon one day.
I don't understand. That's part of life.
But there is you. There is you as you are, as you were becoming, and as life is, it is destined to dissolve, to be lost. But not for us. Not the way the world was first created, not the way the world is supposed to be before it was broken.
Oh, no. That is not me.
Hmm?
Whatever you are, trying to be me, stop that taunting.
Excellent. Time to fight for you. Let's see where
All
the
right.
other two get. Yeah.
Oh,
So you have asked why, and it has told you. This is you. Let that go. It's when it says let it go, let that go, it's talking about it's talking to the person in front of it. You are a crappy version. You are this time-tainted version that changes. The ideal is real. The rest, illusion. Dust. This is the ideal. Let that go.
yeah, I'm not agreeing with it either.
There you go.
I say the open way is not the way of greed.
Right. And I was also going to say, well, so we don't have any students of Plato in the room. Okay, so let's see. Sandra.
I like having smaller feet. I will say, what are you?
I am Urko forever.
You look
I
too
had no
perfect.
beginning. I had no beginning. I did not grow up. I did not exist through time. I am the substance. I am the pure form of which you are just a reflection. A bad reflection in glass that falls apart.
So you are the real one.
I am part of reality. The reality which does not change, the reality which is pure, the reality which does not endure against anything because there is no conflict. I am complete.
So that is a no, because there's conflict everywhere and that will never change.
All right. So we have 3 existential heroes rejecting the ideal. So, excellent. Let us begin with strike rank 1. And Skava,
Just
in
a
the
question
meantime-
before I battle.
Yes.
Sorry, wrong.
If I use the corporation here,
Mm-hmm.
would that change my battle?
You are so weird. Mm. In your experience, if you were to discorporate, your body would be vulnerable, but you could attack in spirit form. And if somebody is attacked in spirit form, they are englobed in the spirit world, and they must battle that spirit. It is possible to ignore it and do physical things, but if you do that, well, the spirit is chewing away on your power. So you have to trade off vulnerability to the physical, whatever it will do physically. But that's an interesting question. If you were able to attack it, how long could your body last, and how long could its spirit last?
Yeah.
Now before we start actually with strike rank 1, and I am prepared with all of my terrible numbers, what does Skava do? I think we all would like to know.
Do I realize what happened? Did I realize that something tried to...
Well, you are the only one who remembers the specifics of the encounter with these gods before.
Yeah, and I recognized the attack as such.
Yes, and I'm saying this is visible. RuneQuest magic is almost always very visible, unless it has like detection blank on it and things like that. So, so it's not supposed to be. RuneQuest magic is not supposed to be invisible. It's supposed to be, dramatic. So, for everyone else, the disappearance of these people is very, very obvious and very frightening. For you, looking at it and remembering what it was like to fight the transformed priest at the temple, and remembering what it was like to confront the original being that you met, I don't think you even have to make an intelligence check. I think this is something that is directly tied to your experience as a character. And you definitely know that the forces of chaos have both been brought into different approaches to chaos are in conflict, right? Right here, dramatically in the mountains above the village. Well, that in many ways has provided a window for the forces of stasis and perfection and idealism to take hold.
Okay. Anyway, I can push through into the plane they are on.
Well, that would require magic at the level of a priest. And
so no.
Well, we talked about how a priest of the woods woman is nearing her birth right here in the village. And I'm reminding you because I remember you told me that you needed some reminders about last session. And
thank you.
That is one of them, which is that Lalakil is actually turning into a priest in that cocoon.
I'm going to leave for the grove.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave for the place where I know she may be. My friends are more important than what happens here.
Excellent. Okay. So Skava, looks, realizes, and then just probably, I'm
Basically
imagining,
runs.
just the fastest run you've ever done, as fast as you can to get there.
Believe me.